Welcome to Melissa Honey Speaks, where we chat about feminine magic, mindset, and manifesting. I'm your host and feminine magic guide, Melissa Honey. Welcome back to another episode of Melissa Honey Speaks. And on today's episode, we're going to be talking about, are we arguing for our limitations? So I want to start this show off with a little bit of a story about a situation where I was kind of arguing for a situation that is no longer serving me, but because I felt a certain kind of way, I felt like I wanted to argue about it. So anyway, recently I was arguing. I have an argument with an ex, and we were talking about, so this ex is someone that I was dating for. We were together for 10 plus years. We have 3 children together. And we were having a conversation about how our relationship ended and the things that I felt that made me feel hurt and betrayed and all these things that I felt and this that happened when we broke up. So I didn't know that we were broken up. I actually just found out because I walked to the hospital room after he had surgery and saw his new girlfriend there. So anyway, fast forward months later, and most recently we had an argument about the fact that I felt he needed to apologize, and why did he not tell me about this other person maybe last year or the year before. You see, we had been living apart for the past 4 years, so it kind of seemed like he would have said something maybe last year or whenever he started seeing this other person. But I had to find out in the most horrible way possible as he's getting surgery and I walk in and see this other person there. So anyway, during this argument, arguing and saying, you should have did this, you should have did this, you hurt my feelings and I was hurt by this, and all these things that I kept saying and wanting him to explain and to fix and to apologize. And then over the course of this conversation, I just started getting calmer and calmer because I kind of realized that while I'm arguing, I don't want this person back. I don't want to be in this situation with this person anymore. So the fact that it was ending was actually a good thing. And here I was trying to get some kind of satisfaction out of, he should be doing these things, he should be doing this. And I'm just, the situation that we had was stagnant. It was old. I started seeing my life over the past 4 years and seeing how my life has changed and how this situation was no longer serving me. But here I was trying to understand why this was happening. So, a few years ago, I was manifesting new situations for myself, wanting to create new circumstances for myself and our 3 daughters, for myself and them. And those things are happening. I've recently achieved some goals that I set for myself. And so I was like, why are you arguing with this person who you've been asked, you're asked to have the situation or things that are not serving you, asked to have them removed from your experience, and now they're removed from your experience and you're still upset about it. So I was kind of arguing for a situation that wasn't no longer aligned to me. And I think that sometimes we find ourselves doing that because we feel like we have to act normal. The normal thing would be to be upset. The normal thing would be to want this person to apologize so that you feel there's some kind of closure. But the closure is that, yes, I'm satisfied. I'm grateful that the situation is now ended. I can look at my life and see that I'm happier. Things are happening for me that weren't happening for me before. That I'm manifesting quicker and quicker and quicker the things that I've asked for, because I was in this stagnant situation where I wasn't doing anything. I was waiting for someone else to make some moves. And now here I am, having an experience that I want to have, letting go of the old stagnant things that were not serving me. And so I think oftentimes we forget that when we're manifesting, when we ask the universe to give us certain things, the how it happens is not our business. We are not going to know how it happens. We're just going to ask, and as those things begin to transpire, we are to just look at them and say, is this old thing serving me? It's not serving me anymore. So you let that go. And then you look at the new things that you are creating, and how are the new things coming to you, and the old things are going away. And we try to hold on to the old things, the old aspects of our lives that we're asking to change, then how are we going to accept in the new things that are coming to us if we are so dead set on holding on to the old aspects of our experience that are causing us contrast meaning things that we are not enjoying about our experience. And I wasn't enjoying that part of my experience, and for the past almost 4 or 5 years that we've been living separately, I've been enjoying my life and things have been working out to my benefit. And even the fact that the way I had to find out about the situation with him and someone else that was beneficial, because now I know I don't have to hold on to that anymore. It's over and I can move on, and I can see how the universe was like, you know what, you need to see this so that you can move on, so that you're not holding on. And this is how the universe gives you things that you're asking for. Sometimes it's painful because you are caught up in the experiences of the old. You're caught up in the memories, how you expect things to be. And those are the things that are reasons why we do get caught up in the stagnant things of life. Like what's not serving us falls away, but we still want to hold on to it because we have this connection to it. We have this emotional connection to it, or even maybe an addiction to that drama, that lifestyle, that whatever it is, we might have an addiction to it. So we want to hold on to it and try to recreate it at all costs. But when you can look away and say, you know what, that doesn't serve me anymore. Now you can argue, you can accept the things that the universe is giving you. You want to have a different experience. So you can't have a different experience over here if you're still holding on to the things that are not serving you. So when you start letting the things that the universe is trying to give you come in, all of a sudden you have to open up your hand and let go of the things that aren't serving you. So we have to stop basically arguing for our limitations and saying, you know, I want this back. Why is this going away? Why is it leaving me? We have to change the way we are viewing it and think about it like, what are the good things that are coming to me? Was that situation serving me? Was that thing good for me? If it was not good for me and it really wasn't what you really wanted, then stop holding on to it. Let it go. Let the new things in. Open up your hands, open up your heart, open up your eyes for the things that are coming to you, because new things are on this way. When old things die away, new things begin to grow. So this is an old thing that's dying away. But meanwhile, there's so many things that are growing for you, for me, for everyone, when you're letting go of the old dead things. So remember to let go of the old dead things that are going away and let the new things grow in your life that you're asking for, because the universe is not going to tell you how it's going to give it to you, but it will show you as they begin to manifest for you. The universe will show you how, but you never know how, because the how is almost none of your business. You're going to ask the universe for what you want. You're going to accept the fact that you have them, and then the universe is going to start doing the work, and then the things begin to show up that you want, but then the things that you don't want begin to go away, because you're moving your focus from the old things that were stagnant and dead and dying to the things that are new and growing and green. So remember, hold on to the things that are serving you now and let go of the things that are no longer serving you, and be aligned with those things that are serving you right now and the things that you are looking forward to in the future. Thank you for joining us today.